Hey, this is your boy Reggie Gant, founder of Serve for Men. And I just wanted to come and drop this quick message, man, because as I was just thinking today, pondering, just meditating about the power of words, something pivotal really just dropped into my spirit. And I want to be a blessing to somebody today. The power of words is everything. We have the ability through our words to make or break an individual, to either build them up or to push them down, right? To encourage or to discourage. And I'll never forget the words of my sixth grade science teacher. His name was Mr. Donald Horrell. He told my mom that I had a creative brain, that I had the type of brain that could take something that's torn apart, that I can rebuild it and I can make it better again. He said to my mom specifically, your son has a engineering brain. You should really look into that. And those words changed the trajectory of my life, because at the sixth grade, there was no other man that had affirmed me in that particular way at that moment in time in my life. And that was in middle school. So that changed the trajectory of what high school I went to. Went to a engineering, science, technology, mathematical school, STEM, a STEM-related school. Thought that I was going to be in electrical engineering college, right? That didn't work out, but, I'll talk about that another day. But it was the words that were imparted, the words that were spoken over me, that I believed to be true. That I could take something that was torn, something that was busted up, something that was broken, something that had been dismantled, and that I could rebuild it and that I could make it better. And I believe that to be true. And I'm just so honored, because now I feel like that same word still speaks over my life all of these years later through my organization, Serve for Men. Because what exactly do we do at Serve for Men? We speak to the hearts of men, fathers, and husbands. And I've just come to let the world know that the same words that applied to me when I was in the sixth grade, that I could take something that's torn apart and rebuild it and make it better, that's the work that I'm doing with men. Men are broken. Men are bruised. Men are torn apart. They're emasculated. They're disrespected. Men are struggling. And I believe that me and my organization, Serve for Men, have been placed on this earth for such a time as this, that I can be a part of that rebuilding process. I don't shame men. I don't silence men. I restore men. And the work that we're doing through our organization is speaking to the transformation that every male needs to go through in his life to get from where he is to where he desires to be. So I'm so thankful for Mr. Donald Horrell for speaking that into my life and for me believing that to be true. Because here it is, all of these years later, now I'm still taking what's been torn apart and I'm rebuilding it. We're rebuilding men and fathers and husbands, and we're making them better. We're restoring dignity and honor and kingship and sonship to men and fathers and husbands who desire to live according to the way that God has called them to live. So I just wanted to share that word because it was the power of words that changed the trajectory of my life. And if you know a man and he's struggling, he's beat up, he's worn out, he's weary, he's going through it, let him know there's an organization that is there to restore him, not shame him, not kick him while he's down, not emasculate him, but let him know that Serve for Men is there to support, to encourage, to hold him accountable. If you want to know more about Serve for Men, check out our website at www.serve4men.com, serve4men.com. And I'm just so excited. I want you to stay tuned about the work, the transformational work that we're going to be doing this year and beyond through Serve for Men, virtually as well as in person for anybody that's local to the Baltimore area. We don't shame men. We don't silence men. We restore men. And I'm just so excited to be a part of that process. I'll talk to you soon.